What's going on YouTube? DJ here with 2 Raw TCG bringing you another video. Except today we are doing a deck profile for Dragon Ball Super. Since we have the Vegito structure deck that just came out, I went ahead, bought two, and just made a budget build. I was going to wait until the set 10 fully came out before doing this build. Or recording this build, but I figured why not record it now and then show you guys an updated version later, because I have ordered some cards for it. Plus I've bought a booster box, so we'll see what we pull from that. So without further ado, let's get into the deck. Of course, like I said, we are playing the new Vegito leader. So this is the Vegito from Structure Deck 12, as you can see down here, starter leader. Unison Warrior, he is, of course, character Vegito, Saiyan, and Future Trunks Saga. This is his front side, of course, regular Vegito. We have, when this card attacks, draw one card. This is auto. Second auto is if it's your opponent's turn, when one of your blue Unison cards will be placed in your drop area, or one of your blue battle cards is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill or KO'd, you can flip this card over, which will awaken it, and then you can draw two. Or if you want, you can just wait till you have four or less life. You draw one, and then switch one of your energies to active to go ahead and flip this card over. So those are your two different ways of awakening. And when you do awaken, of course, you get the pretty side, which is Super Saiyan Blue Vegito Godhood Transcendent. So he has an auto of when this card attacks, you draw one card. His activate battle, if you tap two, you can choose your blue Unison card. It gets plus 10,000 power and plus triple strike. So that is essentially your game winner. This becomes 25, and then of course whatever you combo off with it. His other auto is once per turn if it's your opponent's turn, when one of your blue Unison cards will be placed in your drop area, or one of your blue cards is removed from your battle area by skill or KO, opponent's skill, by the way. It switch one of your mono blue energy to active, and then you draw a card. So if you do have a blue red, blue green, blue yellow energy, you cannot switch that into active mode. But like I said, then you just draw a card, and this is of course 15,000 power. So that is the leader, looking sexy. All right, now for the actual main deck, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 Gogeta Unison cards, because he is, right now, in my opinion, from the structured decks, he's probably like the best Unison in my honest opinion, and I'll go ahead and read off what he does. So he has a permanent if your leader card is a blue Saiyan, which of course we have a blue Saiyan in Vegito. I'm sorry, and you have a blue Unison card in a blue Saiyan Unison. I'm all over the place. And you have a blue Saiyan battle card in rest mode. Your opponent cannot deal damage to your leader. So that is a great thing, which comes to effect with his first activate main. So you don't get any kind of markers or take away any kind of markers. For activating this, you choose your leader or your battle card and switch it to rest. And after that, you just add a marker to the card. And of course, you can use this, and you can, like, let's say you have this Goku in active, you just use this skill, put this into rest mode, and now you take no damage from them attacking your leader. His second activate main is draw one card and then choose one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost greater than their current energy, ignoring barrier, and you place it at the bottom of their deck. I've used that skill twice, which has won me, I want to say, 2 games. It comes in clutch. I have won probably like 3 or 4 games with this deck. So it's not terrible, but it's not the best. But that skill there is fantastic in my opinion. So again, we want to run 2, 3, and 4. So for Vegito, or Gogeta, I'm sorry. And then we run 1, 2, 3, and 4 Goku, the Tenacious Warrior. So this is your 1-drop Goku. I think it's the only Goku I play in the deck. 4,000 power, again, Future Trunks Saga. He has an auto. It says add 1 card from your life to your hand, and then he becomes 15k. for the turn. And then when he is KO'd, of course, you look up to 7 cards from the top of your deck. You choose a blue Unison with a cost of 2, which would be your Gogeta because he is a 2 cost. And then you add him to your hand and shuffle your deck. So just when he's destroyed, you can just add your Unison quicker. But like I said, you can also use his effect to get him into your 15,000 power. All right, next for our characters, we have Vegeta. So we have 4 of the 1-drop Vegeta, and then we have 4 of the 2-drop Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. This one has the similar effect to Goku. So auto is you add a card from your life. He gains plus 10,000, but he also becomes a double strike, which means he can hit 2 of your life. And then this one here, he becomes a critical if you have a blue sand leader, which of course we do run. So critical just means once you hit, your opponent's life just goes to drop instead of going to their hand. And then when he is KO'd, you can add a blue Unison of cost of 2 from your drop area to your hand. So if your opponent KOs your Gogeta, or you just discard it or whatever, it just ends up in the drop, you can of course go ahead and bring that back to your hand. All right, next we have we run 2 of the 1-drop trunks, 2 of the 2-drop trunks, and then right now for this build we are running 4 of the 4-drop trunks, which becomes a 2-drop if you have a blue Unison in play. His auto only works with a Trunks leader, so future Trunks leader, so there's really no point in that. His activate battle is the main thing, so you can tap 2, he gains plus 10,000, and then he becomes triple strike. So he technically has the same activate battle as the Gogeta, except it's for himself. So this is also another way to go ahead and end the game. I've never used it because I hardly ever play that Trunks. So this Trunks, his auto is when this card attacks, you look at the top 3 cards, and then you choose a blue sand and add them to your hand. So that can always come in handy. Plus he's a 15,000 power, so not that bad. And then we have the 1-drop Trunks auto. You top 1 blue. If your leader is a blue sand and you combo with this card, you can choose a blue sand with the energy cost of 2 less in your hand, and you can play it in rest mode. So usually what you can do is combo with that card, and then you can you bring out this Trunks. But what I like to do is technically just bring out this Vegeta, because then on your next turn you can untap him and hit with a crit. And that is always good. Or the 1-drop Vegeta, because of course you get the double strike with that one. And honestly, the Vegetas in this deck are probably like your main cards that you want to get out, because they're just that good. Next for our super combo, we have 2 Son Gohan, and then we have 2 Zamasu. I want to get up to 4 Zamasu and just eliminate the Gohan period, but I don't currently have any more Zamasu. So Gohan is just basically when your leader is at 4 or less life, you go ahead, combo, and you draw a card. Zamasu is basically if your leader is blue or yellow, when you combo with this card from your hand, you choose up to you could choose your opponent's leader or battle card and switch it into rest mode. So that is the better skill in my opinion out of the 2. And then we have 4 Raging Spirit Son Gohan, and this is basically once you combo with this card, you tap 1, you combo, give your card that's in battle plus 10,000, and what you do is after that you bring this card out and you play it into rest mode. So just a way to get a free a battle card on the field, especially because it's a 3-drop. So really all you got to pay is 1. And then we have 3 Krillin the Cunning. He's just for preventing you from using skills to retap energy, because then you'd have to, I think it is send 5 cards to warp from your drop. Yep. So that's what you would have to do for that. We have 3 Mai, who are not 3, 4. God dang it. We have 4 Mai. And this one, of course, once she's played, you look at the top 5 cards, you add a blue Unison or a Future Trunks card to your hand. So, you know, she's okay, I guess, if you want to add the Unison card, but you'd have to, of course, draw into it from that effect. And then we play 2 blocker Mai, so she's really just in here to block. I've honestly never played this card, to be honest. This one is if you have Future Trunks in your battle area or leader area, so you can play, of course, the other battle card Trunks. You can play this card without paying its energy cost, which is a 2-drop. Like I said, I've never played her, so it doesn't really bother me. And then for the extra cards, we run 4-dimension magic to negate attacks and restand energy. 2 weeks coercion, negate the attacks and restand 1 energy. We are right now running 1 Senzu Bean. My plan is to take out the 3 Krillin and add the other 3 Senzu Bean. But unfortunately, right now, I only have 1 Senzu Bean. We have the MVP of the deck, which is a You're Wide Open. This has helped me out like twice. It is a really, really great clutch card. But it's, I wouldn't run more than 1 of this, to be honest, just because it's so situational. But like I said, it's such a situational MVP, in my opinion, because it's come so in clutch. And then the last 2 cards we play are Furthering Destruction Champa, because all you gotta do is just tap 1 energy and you can combo with this card. And when you do, that card gets double strike. So you can turn like one of your Trunkses, or you can turn that critical Vegeta that you have into a double strike and, you know, crit double strike. Like that's super good. Or from these triple strike, you can turn, or I'm sorry, not triple strike, I'm thinking of critical. You mainly want to combo that with the critical Vegeta because of the critical and double strike combo. So this is the only red card that I play in the deck. So yep, that is the deck profile for a budget build. Like I said, all I did was buy 2 structure decks of the structure deck 12, the new one. All I did was buy 2 of those, and I was able to build this, plus adding in, like I said, the Senzu Bean that I already had. Now, as far as building the deck, I do want to add in Goku and hit Supreme Alliance and Hope for Victory and Blaze of Passion. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to incorporate some of these because those are some really good cards for the deck. Like I said, the Krillin, of course, is definitely coming out for the Senzu Beans. So I will be play testing other builds that I've saved through DBS decks until I tap in, and we'll see how that goes. So anyways, that is it. Like I said, the next time this deck is profiled, it will be updated, and then I will also, of course, be bringing a Last Resort Frieza deck profile because I have been buying and collecting cards for that deck as well. So we will definitely see how this one turns out. But as of now, these are just the main two leaders that I'm focused on. So, like I said, more deck profiles for Dragon Ball Super and Yu-Gi-Oh! Coming. So, hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.